The types of soil. The soil consists of sand, clay, silt, pebbles, and humus. The amount of these compound causes the uh, composition of soil to be different in a different areas. Means a soil have the sand particle, clay, silts, pebbles, and the humus contents. Humus is a organic, you can be say the fertilizer. The amount of these components causes the composition of soil to be different in a different areas. The uh, soil may be consist of sand, clay. So these type of soil are found in the different localities of the countries. So they are formed the different type of soil. The size of these particle also varies. The size of sand, clay, is silt, pebbles is also the varies, resulting in a difference in the soil texture. Due to the difference in the proper size and texture of these soil particles, they are the soil particles. These also vary, the resulting in a different types of the soil textures are found. The particles may be fine or coarse, they may be sticky or gritty, or the stony in nature. Means the soil particles, they may be they either fine uh, or coarse, or they may be sticky or gritty, stony in nature. The soil can classify into three types based on the soil, based on the particle size and the texture. The soil is classified on the basis of size and texture. Sandy soil, type soil contain more and sand, biggest particle size, and it may be porous and water drain out quickly, keeping the soil mostly dry, mainly found in desert areas. Only xerophytic plants that can survive in less water can be thrive in the such soil. Means the sandy soils are the have such type of soil which contain the more sand. They have the biggest size, that's why they have the more pores, so the water is just drain out, and the mostly the desert plants that known as xerophytic plants are found in these type of the soil. So cactus, cactus are the found in the such type of soil. The such as the deodar and whatever the pine tree are the uh, example of xerophytic plants. Now the sandy soil, clay soil, it contain fine particles of soil. It is very smooth to touch. Particles pack together and provide to very little air space. It heavier than the sandy soil. It can retain water for long time and remain wet. It becomes sticky when it wet and hard and when dry. Since it get waterlogged easily, does not allow to air required for plant root to breathe. This type of soil mostly suitable for making pots and toys. The second type that known as clay soil, clayey soil, the this soil contain the very fine particle of soil. This is very smooth in touch. They are the sometimes slippery, and very soft in touch. The particle may pack together, provide the very little air space, or which have no little air space. It is heavier than the sandy soil because it contain the more moisture content. Means it have the power of retaining, it have the property of retaining water. So that's why it is weight is heavier. It become sticky, means it is the sticky in nature. The in this water logging is take place, and um, does not allow to air for the plant roots. That's why the if in the clay soil the water is logged take place, the plant is the die due to the uh, respiration losses. The now the loamy soil, it is a mixture of sand and clay and silt. means this is a intermediate type of soil in which the sand, clay and silt are the all three are present. It is gritty textured, it porous and hold the water or moisture, and it also contain the humus, that the organic components or fertilizer. It support a rich variety of the soil organism which keep the soil fertile. The loamy soil are support the organism growth which keep the soil fertile. Means the various type of the soil organism are found in the loamy soil which enhance the activity of the soil fertility. Now the properties of soil. Now the color we have the study till now. The content of the humus added to darkness of the soil. Darker the soil has more humus. Clayey soil is a grayish in color, indicating poor drainage, and red soil indicate lack of nutrient. So as per as concerned properties, the first we observe the color of the soil. If the soil is a more dark color, it indicate that it have the more humus, means organic nutrients. And if there is a grayish in color, indicating the clayey soil, means it has a poor drainage system, because there is a development of the algal colony. Red soil indicate the lack of nutrient, or without the nutrient containing soil is known as the red soil. Actually red soil is contain nutrient, but here is a red in color due to the different type of the chemical. Water retention. The soil can hold some amount of water, and the some amount of water, and the same time it will porous in good in growth of plants. Sandy soil does not allow water to pass through. Clayey soil hold too much water. Loamy soil is more suitable and hold the right amount of water. So as far as concern for the water retention, sandy soil not contain any water because it has large size particles, so all the water is drainage, just goes drainage. And the second one is the sandy soil, clay soil. It is contain the more much water. So loamy soil is more suitable type. It hold the right amount of moistures or water inside them, so the plant is normally growing. The amount of water that can be passed through the soil is called percolation rate of the soil. Means how the on water how amount of water can passes through a soil is called percolation rate of the soil. It tells us the rate at which the water is taken up by the soil. Means it tells us what the rate at which the water is taken by the soil. For ideal soil, water should be absorbed easily, as well as held by soil. The natural levels of groundwater is the maintained as the water table by the rainwater that percolates through the soil. The natural level of groundwater that's are present in our earth surface, these are the maintained by the as a water table by the rainwater that's percolate through the pores that are present in the soil. Now the